It's just super cool how they put that all together, and their vocals sounded amazing. The singing was top notch. Hey everybody, how's it going? I've got a brand new music video reaction / review coming at you today, and this one is for Excuse Me by BESTie, and this is the first time that I'm reviewing one of their songs, but I do listen to them, I am aware of their music. And of course this group also has ties to XID, which is pretty cool, and they're a group that I definitely enjoy too, so let's jump in and check out this music video. The colors are crazy cool in this music video.
Talking about 함부로 말하지 마. 쉽게 날 넘보다가 큰일 날지 몰라. 딴 여자 찾아보던가 아니면 가던 길 지나가던가. Hey, I don't think you understand. 3, 2, 1, hit it. Excuse me, excuse me. 나 좀 바쁜 몸이라 busy. Excuse me, excuse me.
These vocals are insane.
Excuse me, excuse me. 관심 좀 꺼줄래.
I really like the synth brass too. Get out my way, get out my way, get out my way. Those like double time here really takes off. It's pretty cool.
Excuse me, excuse me. Hey, what you looking at? 그만 희끔희끔대. 떠나자고 거는 보이지 끄적끄적해. Excuse me, excuse me. 나 좀 바쁜 몸이라 busy. 어차피 뜰 거야 없는 번호로. 내 시간 낭비 그만하고 가던 대로 go. Excuse me, excuse me. 관심 좀 꺼줄래. 어두컴컴한 너의 흑심만 보여 별거 없잖아.
Normally that kind of synth brass would be really like dated and kind of cheap sounding, but they're using it to their advantage. That's a really interesting technique. These vocals are so good though. Wow, that was really exciting. This is the kind of vocal stuff that I love hearing, the stacked harmonies, all the layering. It's just super cool how they put that all together, and their vocals sounded amazing. The singing was top notch. Also, the fake brass parts, that sort of synthesized, sampled brass sound, was a really interesting option, and normally you'd want your fake brass to sound like real brass, but they kind of took advantage of the fact that it didn't sound like real brass to give it some extra bite and just kind of a different tonal character, which I thought was really clever. And I also thought that the chord progressions written into the song, and not just the vocal harmonies, were really, really cool. They had like a lot of tension and some contrast, and it just really built the intensity of the song up. Like, listen to this part right here, just the overall sort of feel that the chords in the vocal harmonies give you, and then the sort of chords in the backing track. There's like a little bit of dissonance going on. Feels like things are clashing maybe just a little bit, but it's in a very pleasing way, and it really helps the energy of the song. So, like, listen to how they build this up here. It just gives you an interesting feel when you hear it, I think. 난 여자 찾아보던가 아니면 가던 길 Just everything happening harmonically in the vocals and then layered over that backing track with those synthesizers. I think just the entire thing, like as a whole together, just creates a really cool tonality that kind of kept me on the edge of my seat. The only thing I'm kind of wondering about was arrangement-wise, like where the song was headed and where it went at some points. That sort of double time feel was a really good idea, but I'm not sure if I really loved the execution of it. It could have been done a little bit different way. But anyway, I'll try to talk about all those things. So let's jump back in and analyze this song.
What you talking about? 함부로 말하지 마. 쉽게 날 넘보다가.
I like this really stripped down intro. Then just vocals for days.
I don't think you understand.
And the backing synthesizers too that go there with the vocals were really cool. Just listen to the harmonies and the vocal layering. Got like that fake bass trombone sound, but it works. Tons of reverb on it. Really like this part where they put the kick in, 4 on the floor, and then it kind of takes off. Heads into this double time part. Really great rhythmic content in this rap. It's right in the pocket. Just kind of sits in the track nicely. It sits back a little bit on the beat, but in a very pleasant and groovy way. I'm also really impressed with their vocal leads too, not just the harmonies. They've definitely got some awesome vocals going on.
Get out my way, get out my way, get out my way.
Yeah, this part, I like how it takes off and that double time feel, but as far as how it was executed, I think they could have done something a little bit different. Definitely maybe a little bit of different rhythms in the beat, maybe some different elements, more hi-hat, just to give it like a different lope, different groove a little bit. This bridge was kind of interesting. They're doing the whole put your hands up in the air thing, but it's like low-key, kind of an interesting contrast. Yeah, here the hi-hat's just kind of keeping time. I don't know, I feel like there could have been like a little bit of back and forth, a little more syncopation going on in the double time part. And then we have the saxophone riff, which is kind of like the main focus outside of the vocals in the song. It's kind of a trendy thing. It's been going around in K-pop for a while, but I like the way it was done in this song. And there's one more thing I want to talk about. I'm going to run it back to the bridge and listen through the end again. Obviously, the focus of this song is the vocals, the leads, the harmonies, the vocal arranging, the vocal processing, the vocal performance and execution. Everything about the vocals in this song is really top-notch. And of course, the vocals are pretty much the main focus of every K-pop song and pop song in general anyway. But there's something else in this song that I want to point out that might go a little bit unnoticed, and that's the sort of interplay between the vocals, the backing music, and the beat. There's just a really cool groove and a lot of great rhythmic content, even though the thing that your ear is naturally drawn to would be the sound of the voices and the harmonies and everything else. But the rhythmic content in this song especially I thought played a really huge role, and it was really well done. So for a second here, try to ignore all the harmonies and the lead vocals and just be kind of conscious of how they fit in with the beat and the groove of the overall sound of the track as a whole. So listen to that real quick. like a push-pull feeling. It's just got kind of a cool back and forth going on. Besides everything just being so harmonically satisfying, it's also very rhythmically satisfying as well. So that's something that I really liked. Overall, I thought this song was amazing. This is a great comeback. It really got my attention. This is definitely one of the best songs I've heard so far this year, especially in the vocal production, and great singing, great voices, great vocal production and arranging is one of my all-time favorite things in music. So it was really exciting to hear something like this, and I'm going to be paying a lot closer attention to them in the future. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction/review. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you could share this video all over the place, Facebook forums, Tumblr, Twitter, all that stuff really helps us out, and I'll see you guys next time.